We're approaching the end of this challenge, and we have some pretty heavy topics we've yet to address. And in the next couple of days, things will get pretty intense. I'd like to pose a question to you. How do you feel about people? How do you feel about your insecurities? How do you feel about your insecurities around people? I've been quoted and on the record as saying I'm good in a room full of people, and I'm just as good by myself. But I guess the opposite is equally true. There are people who could be in a room full of people and feel 100% alone. You never know, it could be your closest of kin, it could be your very best friend. It could be your 6-year-old son telling you that sometimes he feels alone, which will tug at your heart because you've done your best to make this a comfortable home. It could be one of your high school friends, someone that you may have forgotten you even knew. She may hit you up out the clear blue. She may tell you that she listened to all your poems and she appreciates you. Tells you that one in particular really touched her. She may go on to explain her endurance through all the hardships that she suffered. Loss of life and the loss of love and her uncanny ability to rise above. She may tell you that your words really hit home and tell you how you made her feel better with a poem. She may give you a brief summary of her life directly after school to the moment that she reached out to you. You may be at your wit's end during a 30-day poetry challenge, and you may feel discouraged because of the responses you're receiving. You might be with all your heart and soul looking forward to Saturday, listening to her words you understand and appreciate. This woman's had a much sadder day. She might encourage you through your encouraging her, and now you're inciting each other to love and find works. I'm not the best when it comes to writing dedicated poems of encouragement, but I will write this. Many times your friends and your family and associates may be going through deep internal turmoil, crying inside, but outside they're looking fearless, which presents you with a unique opportunity to see where their spirit is. Check on your friends and be curious without being obnoxious. And I'll tell you this, a little bit more about me through my own personal experience. Years and years of depression coupled with a feeling of incomparable ineptness. I took that energy with me each time you saw me on these stages. Heart pounding in my chest, heart racing inside my chest, an uncivil unrest, a tangible nervousness. That room full of people, you're on stage alone. Just you, not your bros, not your mom, just a microphone. An uneasy feeling, and it feels endless. When you walk off that stage, they clap for you because you did this. And it boosts your confidence, and I guess the moral of the story is this. Yes, you're in a room full of people. What do you do when you're relying on yourself and yourself ain't reliable? What do you do when you're looking at yourself, but yourself ain't desirable? And you're alone. It's just you, and you. Did you know you're all equal? Because you're enough. No one applies more pressure on ourselves than us. And since you only have to fight yourself, that's why you're enough. Much of this is all easier said than done. I still fight with myself every day, and I don't often feel that I've won. Many people will say seek therapy, professional help. And sometimes the best help is just being real with yourself. You do know what's best for you. You know what you can handle. Self-discipline, doing what you gotta do. A lot of internal turmoil can be quieted if you're the one you put confidence in. You're the one that you should be inspiring. A revelation. Your toughest critic will be yourself. Your greatest enemy will be yourself. Your biggest hater will be yourself. Your greatest obstacle to conquer will be yourself. Your greatest ally will be yourself. Don't worry if the odds don't seem to even up. Don't worry if the challenge seems too tough. Your confidence is in you. You and you. And that's why you're enough.